Alright, since no one would be my guest, how long has it been since I posted a video? Like 2 weeks?
5 years.
It's been a while since I posted a video. I think all I missed was 21 Savage and French Montana, but...
Montana!
This is like the album I'm excited for most out of like all 4 that dropped tonight. Meek Mill's been doing it. Team Meek over Drake any day. I'm like, yo, Christian, spin that shit.
I'm the realest nigga in it, I just happened to rap. When they all thought we was finished, they was laughing at that. So I went and bought me a dawn and flipped the head to the back. Fuck, new drug can never lay down. Wins in the losses, he come with bad bosses. Shoot a pussy nigga in his head if he crosses. $500.
That's what I'm getting.
You probably seen from...
I get the barn, I'm getting cows, I'm getting some pigs. I'm not gonna eat any of them. I'm gonna have a little lake for the pigs to run around and have fun in. I'm gonna have a llama, a horse.
So last night's speaker situation was a little fucked up. But we're back to this Meek Mill.
Little bitch, call me little bitch. Nigga try to tell my lights out of still lit. Streets cutting in they say they want some real shit. I'm young, I just wanna shine on my hood. Put it on the time that I am. Made it to a 9 and we lit. Drinking, top of the food chain on the commission. We whacking niggas without permission. Never was president, we were business.
First track was just hard, man. Like Meek's always just giving us. He's really big on intros. Every project he puts out, it's gonna be a crazy ass intro just to get you into it. I think he set the tone really well on that one. It's showing me how hungry he is on this album already, man. Track 2 is gonna be Heavy Heart.
See so many people cross me, don't know where to start. That bitch left me with a heavy heart. Yeah, still on them papers that won't let me off. Never thought we made haters faking love is real. Niggas said I wouldn't win. Told them yes the fuck I will. Hit the studio with all my feelings and I let them spill. My heart heavy, my soul cleaner. When Shorty got a big head, I was like, oh Gina. I made a meal, I got a deal, I lit the whole team up.
I actually like that track. It's pretty good. It's typical Meek. Honestly, he can go from like hard shit, but he can also like go hard in like a kind of slower tempo. I feel like he addressed a lot of stuff, like the whole like Nicki thing, and then like having fake people in his life and shit. So no, I did like that one. Something that you kind of just like sit down and like listen to. Track 3 is gonna be Fuck That Checkup featuring Lil Uzi Vert. Should be interesting.
Bello Dottie, she got bodies. I'm on purpose, she on Molly. I'm about to pull out that D12 on the shit on these niggas like East Town. Let her ride on the D with no seatbelt. With the money, I know she don't mean well. Niggas running, ha, ha, selling that cocaine. Started out selling that crack rock. Now we sell out arenas. White boy, we getting rich. And these niggas sick, they need to check up. I'm so lit, I fuck that bitch as soon as I met her. Ha, yeah, back in this bitch and we lit it again. I'm about to land in the city again. She with the gang, he tripping again. He like, you out with that nigga again? She getting cocky like, yeah, I'm with him. Gucci swag so relaxed. Louis bag with the hat. Uzi Vert with the Mac. Damn, thought I was. Fuck you, didn't hit your cousin. Don't call my phone. Don't leave no message. That girl was swerving me, diamonds emergency, better hit 911. Fuck that checker, fuck that checker, fuck that checker, fuck that checker. My old bitch, your new bitch. She wanna buy like you did. She get tan like you did. Don't care what he saying, we ain't playing, we just can't shoot shit. Yeah, run it on racks. Run it up, I'm getting back. Run it up. Niggas he tweeting.
Meek's just a hard ass motherfucker. That boy just won't stop. Like, you don't gotta give him a chorus. Honestly, he can just go and go and go and go and go. That song was hard. The beat was hard. Meek went in, and then it went to Uzi. Even Uzi did his thing. Then I thought, like, after the Uzi verse, I was like, it's probably gonna be the end of the song. Then Meek goes in again. Like, no, that song was hard. Shit, that was a banger. Next track is going to be Whatever You Need featuring Chris Brown and who is it? Ty Dolla $ign. And Ty Dolla $ign. I don't want to look at the track list, but this one was a single already came out. We'll listen to it though.
As long as you wrap your arms around me, ooh baby, I'm getting you whatever you want. Girl, you know I can provide. I'm in our daddy day like who copping that?
pause this because I just want to say Chris Brown is probably the best to ever fucking hold a microphone. Like, literally, he's been, if you think about it, he's been dropping shit since we were, like, in elementary school. Crying about the girl who froze us in freeze tag, you know. No, but he's been doing it, man. It's been weird. We've been, like, me and all my homies, like, we always listen to Chris Breezy all the time, but, like, lately it's been, like, we've been having talks like that. This man can do anything. But, no, Breezy's, he's up there. He's up there. But I'm going to get back to the track.
You said put some Tory Lanez on and I played it. It feel word around. I had to tone it down, cause you made me slow it down. But I got you open now, so I'm about to show you now. Show you now. Run the game on you, just to show us my name is Dollar. Ooh. I'll be there for you and I'll treat you just in your place. So believe me when I say
that song, you just vibed with. You got some motherfuckers dancing up in here. Christian's back here dancing. I like that song a lot. That's a good single to have for the album. It's one of those kind of panty dropper songs, I feel like, for the ladies. For the ladies, if the lady comes to your crib, they coming off. Meek did his thing. I think Chris Brown made the song, personally. Ty Dolla though, man, at the end, that man, he's another one that watch out for, man. Like, he's out here killing everything he's on, for real. It's on some lovey-dovey shit, but it's a good track. It's a great track, actually. Next track is gonna be 1942 Flows. I heard Meek's does this thing on here. This is like everyone's favorite track from what I've seen, like on social media. Everyone's like 1942 Flows is crazy. So I'm excited to hear it for sure.
started off poor with plans to own more. Now we own stores and fuck the baddest horse. Like Trump ain't feeling us, cops still killing us. Niggas taking shots, can't stop me, they ain't real enough. Cut her off, act like she dead and it's killing her. New dawn, earn my seats, I left the ceiling up. Try to crucify me like I'm Jesus, the way she crossed me up. Too bossy and too thorough, to move like a weirdo, on point like an arrow. We started off with them shooting like Harden if your head was the rim. Cause niggas wanna line me like a shape up in a trim down. Now every move I make, I'm in the news with it. Even if scuba daddies in a phantom, that's the way of life. And make them fuck they best friends like that was dice. Reaching for the glass. They wanna see me fall, and I will never sell my soul. I'm on some shit, ain't doing no interviews, I'm busy, nigga, we litty. So when you see me out, don't ask me about no Nicki. Fuck I look like, telling my business on Wendy. Niggas gossip like, ever since I met Ross and signed a dotted line. I gave my mama 10,000 at least 1,000 times. Do the math on it, this my cocky flow. Damn, Daniel, why you selling Mr. Miyagi though? This that work, heard that bitch said she cut me, I was like, adios. In the field, knock him down, it look like dominoes. Young niggas, see me fall.
I now know why. That's everyone's favorite track. Meek just spilling, he's just like addressing everything on that one, man. It's crazy because like at the same time it's like he's like talking his shit, but it's just like he stayed on flow and on rhythm with the whole thing. That's classic Meek though, man. Like, that's crazy. He addressed the whole Nicki thing. I can already tell it's gonna be one of my favorites on the album, if not my favorite. Next track is gonna be We Ball featuring who, Christian?
Then Thug.
Thugger.
Jeffrey. That bitch deep. Tell you each other.
Oh no, our lighting's down. We just dropped the camera. Or not the camera, the light. Sorry, Storm, if you're watching this. Technical difficulties, we'll be back with it after the short, brief message. And we are back. Track 7, We Ball, featuring Thugger.
RP, that's Osama. Lil Snoop. When they killed my nigga Snoop, I see my young nigga in the casket, ain't even had no blood in him. Probably the reason why I keep taking these drugs. He down in the trenches with that Westin on me. My mama, she can't sleep, I come in early mornings. But mama, I got 30 and it's 30-40. Man, I must have threw up everything I ever ate. Man, I know he got some dice at the heaven gates. Kicking shit with all these bitches like he Kevin Gates. SRT the challenges, make that work, do acrobatics, flip accurate. And I'm leaning like a project balance. I'm a boss, I ain't never need a manager.
So that song, to be totally honest with you, wasn't a big fan of it. I think Young Thug kind of ruined the song. Young Thug's cool, but I just wasn't enjoying him on that song. We're 7 songs in. I think that's like the first song that I'm like, nah, it wasn't. It was okay. But I mean, it's the first listen, so yeah. So next track's gonna be These Scars featuring Future and Gordon Banks. I don't know how the fuck to say his name.
When I was on the gram entertaining all the rap beats, we was in the hood going to war on the back streets. Bulletproof, no more rollers, I'm just buying more properties. Young niggas watch me, give them that game property. Give me motivation out Miami, know the Haitians, all the hitters got the bitches in the memory. Land we gave us was always ours. Don't close the door, you owe us more. About to face reality.
So that track, I like Meek's verse. I like the hook too. The hook was really nice. That feature was cool. Future, I wasn't like the biggest fan. Song as a whole wasn't bad. No, not a bad song, not a great song. It was cool though. The next track is going to be Connect the Dots featuring Yo Gotti and Rick Ross.
Brand new Glock 40 with a ladder in that bitch. 32 diesel, it don't matter who you get. You done told on your homie you a pussy. In the kitchen with that pirate bacon cookies. Every time they couldn't miss me, bought his back from mama paddock. Now that nigga wanna kill me. Bitch, I ball like this ball. I attention to Black Griffin, they gon' bang that shit on y'all. Homie said that he a blood, we gon' bang that shit on dog.
You looked up to Jordan, we looked up to Meek. Clean a nigga block up, leave that bitch bleach. What type of boss is you? You gave your dog a Draco. Real bosses put their dogs on the payroll. All about the timing and I'm feeling so correct. Got on these diamonds, bitches say I seem possessed. You scared of, we always styling, so my niggas fresh to death. No need for wireless, ball that shit up in my fist. Get out the projects, that's the first one on the list. Still fly commercial, but I don't do TV shows. Fucking the actress, so she gotta play the role. Still war ready, never run with rats. Once again, the dope boys running rap.
So that song was actually not bad. Like, it was actually good. It was a good track. The beat is hard. I like Meek on it. Meek was cool. Yo Gotti was okay. Ross though, man, I think like Ross he's been impressing me like on a bunch of features lately. I've always liked Ross. No one likes Ross. I actually like him a lot. Next track's gonna be Fall Through.
It was late nights in the bando. Fucking on you good, got you bustin' like you Rambo. And you keepin' her ass all fat. Said she get it from her mama. She just want the money, she ain't fucking with no bloggers. 1942 shots, turn you to a monster. Thuggin' like you Tupac, you know that I got you. Love the way you, I was locked up. I remember when I hit you. You used to write me back every letter that I sent you. You wasn't my girl, but you used to pretend to.
So that song, cool little track, love song I guess you could say. It wasn't like anything to turn up to, that's why my reaction kind of seemed boring, but it wasn't a bad track. Speaking about a girl, I don't know if it's Nicki or some other girl before Nicki. He was talking some real shit, you know, about her like ratting back when he was in jail and, you know, when he met her. So I don't know, maybe it is Nicki. He had it done already for the album, so he's like, I'll put it on. But next track is going to be Never Lose featuring Litz Cameras.
Simmons on my shoes. I will never lose, I will never lose. Yeah. I give a fuck what you feel like. I am real, that's a real life. Flooded rolling, trying to kill things. Close your right and I will still shine. Anywhere a nigga choose, I will never lose, I will never lose.
Through hell and back. Started our bro, I said, and I bring it back. Talking before the rap. On the corner was selling crap. Where was the fuck you at? Make sure you tell him that. Left on your beat, I said I ain't coming back. Come stay with them suckers at. I'm too real for that face, but you know I can fuck with that. That's never real, bet they bet I lose. Tell them how you feel. Niggas sleeping on me, tell them let them snooze. When you see them talking about some shit I probably didn't do. All this controversy I done been through. It can never hurt me if it never murder me. Rather be snooze, school and the truth. Know the type with my back to the wall. I done seen all this shit happen before. I can't forget that I came from the bottom, but if I look back, I might happen to fall.
Battery low.
Oh,
Charge.
black people, just fight for your right, fight for the right. I actually like that song a lot. The Litz, that guy's, I don't know what his name is. The feature on it was awesome, man. I think he went really well. Meek though. Let's talk about Meek. I mean, I could sit here and say the same thing, like, oh yeah, he's spitting some real shit, but it's true because he always keeps it real. That's just who Meek is. I let my reaction really do the talking for itself, especially on this album. I really can't explain because there's no like certain storytelling or anything behind it. Rapping is shit, just going off. The next one's Glow Up. This one was a single. Hard, we'll listen to it.
I say, Lord, be my savior when it come and get this paper. People tell me from my haters, just say me and I won't ever say amen. Gonna, we in the bitch, we gonna. Gonna. She did it up, I'm persona. I'm laughing to the bank. All them do many friends. Pulled up, put them in the tank. Yeah, I hit raw dog. Get a plan B. How about that, my bravo? Also, that my whoa. That was she lucky. I'm fuck how she fuck me. Big rats on me bustin'. I was coolin'. Atlanta. Make the coding with the phantom.
So I gotta say, even though it was a single, I mean, I've heard it a couple times, but it was one of those songs I was like trying not to overplay because I wanted it, you know, to still be a little hyped up when I record this for you guys. I try not to overplay it much, which I'm glad because even right now, I probably only listened to it like since it's been out for a while. Like probably like less than like 10 times. No man, I love that song. I think that's the biggest banger on the album. It just me going off. Next track is Young Black America. This one was a single too. It's addressing just a bunch of stuff, Meek being real. So we're just gonna play through it.
White man kill a black man. They never report us. Black man kill a white man. They gon' start a war. Young niggas brainwashed. They just wanna rap and whoop. Could've been a lawyer until they came and shackled you. Fellas on your record, so them jobs ain't getting back at you. Caught up in the system, visit from his sister. Talking about all his niggas, how they ain't even with them. Said that they would rather die, but it ain't even in them. They told us if we go to jail, we would be respected. They told us if we make a sale, we would run a check-in. Throwing rock out in that field, you got intercepted.
Like the fair skin, Pastor rolling up in that rose, pulling up in that Holy Ghost, preaching.
So I actually do like that song. It's more of a mellow song, but it's just Meek talking to shit. Kind of the routes they go in, you know. Talking about they rather go, you know, try to play basketball rather than go get their education, or they rather go do bad shit. It just Meek, you know, addressing who are told like, hey, like go shoot this gun, or like, hey, if you don't go to jail, like you're not a real one. It's cool, man. It's cool to see Meek speaking up, especially from like his point of view. He's been through like all that, so I like that track a lot. The Dream feature was dope. The Dream has a great voice. Next track's gonna be Open featuring Verse Simmons.
Baby, just open, like I got the password to your heart. Got you wide open. You can open wide, you can take it off.
Fucking you like I just got out the pen. I got you open like I got the pen. Fly out the city and I fly you in. Girl, she bought a homie and I got a friend. She throw it back, dirty, want it again. Instant replay, I rewind it again. She got it in the Maybach with her pants down. Put the curtains up and put your head down. Do a headstand, put your ass up. But the pussy gotta get a cash up. Put your ass up, ballin' in the shit like I'm a raptor. She be only fucking with the trappers. No, that ain't shit ain't getting passes. Cause you told her that I only wanna hit it. Preaching to the choir, you the back.
Meek is a beast, man. Meek is.
Told her that I would protect her. I went to the jeweler protector. Patted for leaf, she grabbing it deep. She caught it like O.D. Beckham. Pause, had it, but she not fuck around and be on TMZ. Paparazzi popping when you be with me. I be flexing on them like a kid see. Got that bomb, call your TNT. Only pom-poms on the ball end. Took a brown when I hit the three.
I'ma just say it now. That Meek is crazy. Meek is he's a rare one. That was more of like a kind of like lovey-dovey, like to a girl song. It's the hardest lovey-dovey song I probably ever heard. Like he went in. He had this line like she catch it like Odell Beckham, or I don't know what the hell he said, but I like that song a lot. That's one of my favorites on the album for sure. Next song is going to be Ball Player featuring Quavo. I could only imagine it's probably going to be something crazy.
In the ash, 10 homes in the mansion. Feeling like Blue Clue, hick on the mail, I wanna,
Yeah, fuck up a check. I'm at the front of a tech. I'm at the jeweler 200 a tag. I got that nigga to bust in my neck.
up there with the U-Haul. Wrist cold like Utah. Waterboy, foosball.
That track was actually a banger. I had a lot of fun listening to that one. Quavo, I don't think he can do no wrong at this point. He's kind of just someone that the whole world knows of, which is weird because people... I mean, Migos is really known, but it's crazy, like, how he stood out from his whole group as that person. And now it's just like, he really can't do no wrong. He's on everything lately. So... he did his thing for sure on the chorus and his little verse. Meek though, man, he did his thing. He spit some shit. But no, I like that track a lot, man. I had a lot of fun listening to that one. Made It From Nothing featuring Tiana Taylor and Rick Ross.
North Philly in my bloodstream, nigga. South Philly from my dad jeans, nigga. I could wear my dad jeans, put my mom and sister a new crib when that catch came. Posted in the jungle with a ladder. How can they compare me to a rapper? Did it for attention cause he had to. Niggas broke their pins, never mattered. Fuck.
I always say the prayer before we do the toast. My circle competitive, let's see who knew the most. I gave my niggas game before they knew the ropes. Still a call away from ones who really knew me most. Staying in my lane out of the Uzi smoke. You only beating cases based on who you know. Public defender gave him a funeral. God is the greatest and I pray for peace. Still rolling up a leaf, Mr. Drew Ali.
I like that song. It's one of those, I mean, the title says it all, Made From Nothing. It shows that Meek is really just appreciative for what he has and what he, it took to get him there. He's always been that kind of rapper, which I like him a lot because he's really motivational. Rose, man, he's impressing me lately. I really like Ross's verse on that one too. Next track, the last track, Price. I'm hoping for like a turn up song to close it out, but if not, then I want something crazy though. Oh, this is the song from the trailer to the album. This is when he announced it. I had a lot of friends actually that were listening to this like, where have I heard that beat from? The instrumental, like at least so far, like the first half that I've heard, it's from the last song on Mark Battles' album that I did a review on a couple weeks ago. Shout out to everyone who watched it. If you haven't, go watch it.
Having money and the price of being great. Had to cut a couple homies, never heard them tell me thanks. I've been watching all my primes with this perks and all this drink. All that shit just made me tank. Had me drawing, let me paint. A nigga said I owe him how. That shit sound ridiculous. Tell a nigga no and they gon' show you who they really is. Tracking since a little got out of the system. I jumped right on Forbes. When I got out the ghetto, I jumped right on the tour. When I stun on that Instagram, I'm just showing them more. I'm just showing.
Final Verdict, or actually, I like that track a lot. He's just so real, man. He's so real in his own way, and people are always like, "Oh, Meek, like, how are you gonna compare and say he's real? Like, look at the way he raps and shit." It's like he's not like a lyricist. He's just like rapping his ass off, but he's keeping it real. A lot of his album was mainly like you got to sit down and listen to it. It wasn't typical Meek like, oh, let's turn up all crazy, which he did add a little bit of that into it, which I like because it's Meek, man. He can get really soulful on you, or he can like just make a banger. Final Verdict on the album though, I liked it. I thought it was a really good album. I've listened to Meek since 8th grade, I think it was. Without Meek, I think I wouldn't be like super into hip hop like I was. I remember I grabbed my mom's iPhone when I was moving back from Texas. I grabbed my mom's iPhone and I was like, and this is the time like there was no Apple Music or nothing. It was me like, you gotta buy the albums or your shit out of luck. So my mom was like, hey, like I have this app. It's called like Dad Piff. And yeah, I remember I was like, what the hell? So yeah, we were like on the like road trip back from moving back from Texas, and I just like was so obsessed with Dad Piff. I was like, what the hell is this? And it was right when Dream Chasers 1 had dropped, and it was getting a bunch of promotion from Dad Piff and stuff. So I listened to it, man. I fell in love. Ever since then, he became one of my favorite rappers. I've listened to probably everything he's put out, all his projects, DC1, DC2, DC3, DC4, Dreams and Nightmares, this new album. Am I missing anything else? Oh, Dreams Worth More Than Money. But yeah, and even like the self-made albums, like the MMG albums, I've always been a big fan of like Meek and Ross and Wale and everyone. So he's really, I could probably say he's one of my favorite rappers, most definitely. The album title says it all, like wins and losses. Like people are always like, oh, Meek, you took a L, this and this, because of the whole Drake thing. But that's cool that I feel like, you know, the whole wins and losses thing, you know, a lot of stuff's happened to Meek in his career, like, you know, the whole Drake thing and then him losing Nicki and you know, all these like beefs going on with everyone else. Regardless of if you like him or you hate him, he's really well known. He's gonna make money. So I love Meek, man. One of my favorites for sure. I could say that. But yeah, I like the album a lot. Good album. If you don't like Meek, I probably would recommend you give it a chance. If you love Meek, you're gonna love this album for sure. Yeah, I think that's the end of it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly though, if you're watching this, it helps me out a lot to like spread the word. Just share it. Just press the share button. Thank you. See you guys next time.